Hi, my name is Mary Spender, and in this video I am going to learn a riff from a song by Mastodon using something in this box. Some of you may know I'm an Orange artist, and I have had a very luxurious experience over the last few years of getting to play the majority of their amps that you might deem suitable for someone like me might play, if that makes sense. However, when they asked me if I wanted to try the Brent Hinds Terror, I think they were slightly surprised that I said yes, because I have listened to Mastodon for years and I really hope one day to get Brent Hinds on Tuesday Talks. That's a big goal of mine. And I just thought it would be really nice to have a go on this amp and not just try and play some bluesy licks with, you know, this new gain structure that he has tailored to this amp, but instead learn one of their riffs, because I have never learnt one of the Mastodon songs that I love, and what better time to do it but on camera, and maybe show you how I might approach learning something, and also show a little bit of a different side to my style of playing, and it might just, you know, it might help me to figure this out and, you know, give myself a bit of a challenge. I'm not choosing the most challenging Mastodon riff, and I'm definitely not going to try and attempt any of Brent's solos because I will absolutely ruin them. But I am going to learn the riff to the Motherlode because it's actually one of my favourite songs of theirs. I know they have had, 17 years of music, and this is probably, you know, I think it was released in the last 5 years. So I'm going to learn the Motherlode using the Brent Hinds signature Terror. Looks so good. I love the little detail. Just saying, just putting this out into the world, one day there'll be a Mary Spender Terror. I just need, you know, loads and loads of hits and 17 years of a recording career. First step is to detune my guitar. And yes, I should have heavier gauge strings than I do, but I don't. So let's see how this goes. So next to me I have the Brent Hinds 15-watt Terror by Orange. It doesn't differ too dramatically from the original Terror, which I have, my Rocker 15, other than the artwork and obviously what goes on inside. This was built in collaboration with Brent Hinds, so it is tailored to him. That's the whole idea about signature amps. Obviously, it is tailored to what the artist uses. So to try and reenact using this amp, hopefully I should be able to get pretty close, but I'm not 100% familiar with what he uses on stage or anything like that, but this is just a bit of fun. So, still has the dirty and natural channel, it still has an effects loop, but it also has the tribal imagery from Brent Hinds' tattoo. And I was going to do a little skit about drawing on his tattoo on my face, and then I was like, why would I do that? It's not really relevant, is it? Tattoos don't make you play any better, let alone fake tattoos. I'm going to familiarise myself with the Motherlode, and then I am going to learn my first song. I don't think I've learnt a song in D standard tuning, but it's drop C, ever. Oh man. This song has been on my gym playlist, and if any of you follow me on Instagram, I've been doing this thing where I do hashtag proof of sweat, where I show you me being a bit gross working out to something like this, because it just really gets you fired up. But actually, in comparison to obviously some of Mastodon's other songs, I really like this one. I actually really like the message of the lyrics too. Like, they're not I don't know, they're not exactly irrelevant right now. But anyway. It's a little bit out of my range to actually sing it, but I find singing a riff helps me play it, because you're not just continuously having to listen to it over and over again to remind yourself of it. You can just sing it to yourself. So this is quite cool to document. Sorry to John for editing it though. Man, it's a lot faster. So if I just take it slower. That bit's hard. So I could just go up to the 9th fret there rather than playing that kind of dud open string, but does that take away from what I'm trying to do here? So drifting from the 8th fret to the 7th fret, it's just an octave below that. Of course it is. I'm making it sound rushed, but it doesn't sound that rushed when they play it. When I am getting to that end of the natural instinct is just to cheat a little bit, because I just kind of want to go. I sort of don't want to individually pick the notes. One trick to learning songs is to definitely like them, because you will listen to them hundreds and hundreds of times. And you know, this isn't the most challenging of songs, but because it's completely out of my comfort zone, it is taking me a while just to process things that might come naturally to you. And that is definitely something when either you're a beginner or when you are trying something out of your comfort zone, even if you're skilled in another environment. It's just to remember it's really humbling, and it's really good. It's really good for your brain to try something new and fail a bit. Like, just fail and fail and fail and fail, and then you'll get it, and then it will just click and it will just be perfect. And actually, I'm definitely going to do a video soon on why being a beginner sucks, but why it's also one of the most rewarding parts of learning something, because you improve in those first few days, weeks, months. You'll improve more in that time than you will for the rest of your musical career, sports career, whatever it is. And I don't mean professional career, I mean just your lifespan. So it's quite exciting, and that's why you should probably keep on challenging yourself with new things. I'm basically talking to myself here. I'm giving myself my own advice to try and do this more often, because this is only going to make me a better player, obviously. Just from how it was sounding in my ears, I've just knocked off some of the treble and some of the mids, because there was a noticeable difference between my lowest three strings and my top three strings. I think the first 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the song is okay to try and master before it gets into that massive interlude. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how to explain my worries when I'm learning, because I don't know about you, but when I'm learning a song that has a fast riff, I often feel like the track, which is obviously the professional thing and obviously to a BPM, when you are playing along to it, even if you're just slightly off and obviously not confident with the riff, it feels like it's just drifting off and going super fast, and you're like you're actually staying the right tempo even though you're not, and it's just a bit of an anxiety that I get when I'm playing along to things. But basically, all you have to do is keep practicing and keep failing, and then eventually you'll get it. Closer. Another thing I do is, when I'm flustered internally, with a very, very straight face, you can see how serious I'm getting now, I don't think about the next bit coming, and then it catches me out. So that's definitely something I need to improve on. I just don't think about the next part of the song. And I'm not even really listening to anything other than my own playing, even though I'm playing along to a track. So let me know in the comments below if you suffer the same trials and tribulations that I do, And I know my weaknesses, and yet I just let them happen. So let's have a few more goes and then just see how far I get. Okay, I have not mastered it how I hoped to master it. I'm a long way off because of many reasons. And yeah, I'm not discouraged whatsoever, because if I wasn't filming this, I would probably come back tomorrow and sit quietly. And I actually think sleep is really, really important when you're learning something. And you've been at it for a few hours, playing it over and over and over and over again. Your ears need a break, your hand needs a break, your wrist needs a break. Many things, just mentally, you need to just walk away sometimes, and that's really what I need to do here. So, if you want to see me actually do a bit of a playthrough, then let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll put it on Instagram or something like that, because I think it would be quite funny. But also share any other songs that you think I should actually sit and learn, because there's a lot that I haven't. Traditional guitar player tracks, you know, I just haven't actually sat down and learnt them. So comment below. Massive thanks to Orange Amplifiers for making this video possible and lending me this amazing, really, really fun Brent Hines Terror. Fun is probably not what you'd actually call it. It's fun for me because of being out of my comfort zone, and a bit of a challenge. But if you haven't already, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, as I mentioned, comment below with tracks that you think I should learn, and I'll document the process. But otherwise, I'll see you soon.